Alright, what's up guys? Back at it again, Miata. Gonna do his first oil change with the new engine, all broken in I guess. We're at 3,000 miles, so I'm gonna be doing the first oil change. I probably should have done it earlier, like 1,000 miles and then done it again, but it's fine. We can do it at the 3,000 mile mark. We're gonna be using the Rotela T6 10W30. And then just a OEM Mazda oil filter. So first thing we're gonna do is turn it on, get the oil warmed up. Just so that it can flow out a little better. A little better when we open the plug. A little warmed up. All right, once we're warmed up, we should be good to open the plug and go ahead and turn it off now. Make sure you have your e-brake pulled so the car doesn't roll. First thing you're gonna do is chock the wheel, just so that even though you have the e-brake pulled, just in case you have something to stop the car. So this is the jack we're gonna use. This is just a Pittsburgh 1.5 ton jack, lightweight aluminum one. Go ahead and jack it up. Get it on the frame rail right here. Pump it up. For about that high, we're gonna put the stand on. So we're gonna put it up to to the third point right here. Lock it in place. This is just a 3-ton Daytona stand. Line it up. Just lower it slowly. And then go over to the other side. Next, we're gonna take the oil cap off, just so it can flow out easier. Get your oil pan, set that underneath. All right, we're gonna use our 19 wrench. That's what size our plug is. Break it loose. You're gonna just flick the bolt. Flick it. Let that drain. Looks good. Doesn't look like there's any metal in there, metal sparkles or anything in there. Just looks dirty. While that's draining, I'm gonna show you where the oil filter is. It's right here. So if you turn it by hand, it shouldn't be that hard to get off, but if it is pretty tight, you might need a special tool to get that off, or just use some pliers. Like I said, we're just gonna let this drain, and then we'll get to the oil filter next. All right, now it's pretty much done draining, just little drips. You should be putting a new washer on there if you do have one. But I have a metal washer on there. It's not a crush washer, so I'm just gonna reuse it. Didn't look like it was leaking, so it shouldn't leak. It should be fine. Go ahead and snug that up by hand. Wipe it. Put a wrench on it. Hand tight. And that should be good. So now we're gonna do the oil filter. So let's try to get this loose by hand. There you go. It's loose. I didn't tighten it that much. But I am going to be using this green Forma funnel just so I don't make a mess all over the engine bay over here. All right, that's how I'm gonna put the funnel. So once I loosen it, it's gonna just flow down here. And there it is. You might still make a little bit of a mess, but this is just gonna save you time from cleaning everything or just literally just making a mess all over your motor mount and your block and everything. Go ahead and take the filter all the way out. Just let it drain right there. Alright, now all I'm gonna do is wipe the area right here. Go ahead and move this out the way. So here's the OEM Mazda oil filter. Here's the part number. You can just pick it up at your Mazda dealer. Here's the O-ring. Just gonna dip it right here in the oil to lube it up. You should be putting a little bit of oil in the filter like that, just so you don't run it dry when you first start it up. Don't need too much, just to lube it up pretty much. All right, gonna go ahead and put the oil filter back on. If I can line it up, just spin it on, get it snug, and then we're just gonna get it hand tight so you can't go anymore. Doesn't have to be too tight, so that should be good right there. You can wipe off whatever excess there is right here of oil. If you have brake clean, go ahead and use that. If not, just wipe it and it should be fine. So now you're gonna need a funnel to get the oil in there. And just place that right there. The Miata, the 1.6, should take 3.4, 3.5 quarts. So we're gonna put around 3.4, and if it needs any more, or for a little low, we'll add a little bit more. Go ahead and take your funnel out once you're full. Oil cap back on, hand tight, and then we're gonna check the oil level. Where the dipstick is located. Go ahead and wipe the old fluid that was on there. Get it back in there, pull it out, and check where you're at. So it looks like I'm just at the full line right there, so that should be good. Now we can go ahead and start it, and we'll check it again. It's been running for like a minute. Go ahead and turn it off so we can check the oil level one more time. So I don't know if the camera's in focus, but the oil is all the way up to here where the F is, meaning full. So it looks like we're good. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of the oil change. That's all you gotta do. Pretty simple. All you need is the wrench or a ratchet to take off the drain plug. You don't need the formal funnel, but it's easier so you don't make a mess with the filter. If the filter is tight, you also might need a tool to get that filter off, but if it's hand tight like it should be, you should be able to get it off by hand. All right, so like I said, that's pretty much it for the oil change. I did order the LRB skid plate or under tray. You're probably recording that, putting that on. Now that the oil change is done, the engine is, I guess, broken in. Now I'm gonna see when I can go to the track, or just pretty much see what van I can go to. There's Adams right here at Riverside that I might go to, or like Chuckwalla around here as well. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, see you in the next one.